Welcome to Pullman, Washington. Martin Stadium, home to the Washington State Cougars, and the anticipation is running high on the Palouse. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day. As we see the number 7 team in the country, the Boise State Broncos, taking on a team recharged after a much-needed bye week, the Washington State Cougars. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Washington State lined up to kick it off and get this game going. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. So Boise State's offense will start this game off. And here's the man they rally around, and he has earned that type of respect, David.
You dang right. You earn it by doing it, and he's done it at such a high level. Everyone believes in this young man, and Palmer, there's a reason why.
You're right, David. He's been in the big moments, and he's won the big games. This guy delivers when the game is on the line.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. The RPO, fire complete to the left. At the 40, there he goes. Offense on the move. A big play there, gets it to the 30.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum.
Made a defensive miss. They make the stop, but not before. Has hit him for a first down and much more. Really good execution by this offense. And the Broncos are moving quickly down the field. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
What a nice answer by this defense. You give up the big play, you respond right back, you get the sack, create some momentum for your side. Nice job by this defense staying with it.
A big play for the defense with the first down sack. Now, advantage D as the offense comes up on 2nd down. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. The 7th play of this opening drive will be a 3rd and long. Going for it all. He makes the catch at the end zone. Touchdown, Boise State. On to attempt to try. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. An 84-yard drive there, and they finish things off with a 21-yard touchdown pass. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. The Cougars offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And what a great matchup we have of 2 highly productive runners, David.
And I like the competition aspect of this, Reese. Like, I'm watching what you're doing on the other side, and I'm going to prove I'm a better running back than you. Both these guys are looking to be the man today.
And both guys can go the distance, right? These 2 running backs seem to get better as the game goes on. So which defense can be more physical, step up, and at least slow the other guy down?
After getting nothing done on the last one, this is a big play, 2nd and long from the 11. He's looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. And a sack all the way back at the 5.
Defensively, you got them backed up. There's two options that they're going to do. They're going to run the football and be conservative, or they're going to try to take shots down the field. They tried to take a shot. Defense was ready. Nice pass rush. Way to get to the QB and get after that sucker.
He's going to run it. And he tried to make something happen with his feet, but they stopped him short, and it'll bring up a 4th down. Washington State sends out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He gets it away from his own end zone. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Boise State ready to send out that offense. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything we dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Kind of in that in-between spot here. Long field goal, can't really punt it from here, so they'll try to convert on 4th down. The completion well past the sticks. Ball is loose, and the defense has got it, and they're bringing it back.
And such a blown opportunity for the offense.
Timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Dropped after a pickup of 3 down to the 26. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. He finds his man. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the 1st down.
I'll tell you what, that's great execution between the QB and receiver. They look like they could execute that throw in their sleep. Quarterback took his steps, threw it on time. Great route by the receiver. Nice job securing the catch.
Snap it to the back. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback is excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front, they could not protect him well enough.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So that drive covered 40 yards, and they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Defensively for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
The Cougars headed quickly to the line. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He'll have enough for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 45. Here's his offense. 7 downs.
And that is exactly why you stick to running the football. Haven't had a lot of success, but boom, you pop one, right? That's what you got to do. You cannot become one-dimensional.
Can anyone catch it? That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop.
so hard to defend both. You know that. Which coverage do I want to put? Do I put more people in the box to stop the run? When you've got this kind of balance on offense, the defense can't be right.
They go to the ground. Works his way ahead for about 3 yards, stopped at the 23. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll run the option. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. That's the end of the quarter, and Boise State has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Give to the running back. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he left the first defender grabbing at air before he was finally tackled.
Well, the offense knew what they needed to get that first down, so they dial up the running play, and they get just enough to keep the drive alive.
He'll come out throwing on first down. Using the quick game. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here.
Well, you're seeing the balance this offense has and how they can create explosive plays in a variety of ways. We just saw one come in the run game, and now you see one coming in the passing game. I'll tell you, they've got this defense on their heels.
Direct snap. Jukes his way for more. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down.
Well, the offense is in a really nice rhythm right now. It seems like no matter what they're dialing up, they're getting positive yards, and it just feels so good as a play caller when you know on first down you can get yards like that turning around and handing it off.
Yeah, and on the other side, you're scratching your head going, what the heck can I do here? You got to find something. The defense has got to find a way to create some momentum. Whatever they're doing right now, it's not working. So you got to keep going to that play sheet and maybe find something a little bit different and give this offense something to think about.
And the completion gives them a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving.
All right, defense. It ain't working, right? They're stringing together several first downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
The option look. Quick toss. Makes his man miss. Touchdown, Broncos! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. And the extra point makes it a 21-3 lead. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Here comes the Wazzu offense onto the field again. Comes out throwing on first down. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. Buys a little time. He'll pull it down and run. Short gain on the play before he slides. Washington State going quickly. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Get it out on the screen. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Washington State will have to boot it away. 2nd time today they've been forced to punt. Takes it on the return. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
He's got his man. Push down for the tackle.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
He unleashes a long one. Oh, what a grab by the defense. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Most defenses are lucky if you have one good covering corner. Fewer are lucky if you have two. They've got three DBs, three corners that can play at the same time in their nickel package that they feel can go mano-a-mano with anyone in the country. You saw it on that last play coming right at the field.
That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on second and short. From the gun, the ground game. At the 45 on its way. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. Not the most productive pass for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. First and 10. Here's a quick throw out to the left. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Who says in the RPO pass game you can't throw anything vertically downfield, right? It doesn't all have to be screens and throws at the line of scrimmage. There's a good example.
And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
They're working that left side. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Washington State sends the punt team onto the field. He'll take it on the return. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Looking for a productive play on first down. The play fake, now to throw. Takes a hit as he fires. How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion? That's the way to start a drive, and now they'll try to follow up on first and 10. This time they'll go to the running game. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. The Broncos will hustle to the line. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. As we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. He's got it. Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a first down. Give to the back. Makes a man miss. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. He's looking to throw. Picked off. Looking for more room. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
They're going to open this drive with a pass. It's complete to the left. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. They do set him down after the completion. Trying to find his man on first down. Skips away from pressure. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hit. The offense in hurry-up mode. On second down, he'll let it fly. Got the quick pass. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to four-down territory. Here's third and short. They'll try to get it through the air. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. Washington State sends out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. He's got it. He's got great speed. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And the junior was late on the release, and he threw it behind him.
This quarterback is really struggling in this game with decisions and also accuracy. He's already being picked off multiple times, and that time, that was a bad underthrow. He's lucky that one wasn't picked up.
That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. Trying play action. Lets it fly. And it's picked off for the third time today. Got room on the return. He steps out of bounds, but not only does he get the ball back, what a return to set up his offense. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Got his man down the middle. Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch, to work that defense and get the first down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Looking to the big tight end. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Wants to throw on first down. Wide open downfield. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. And the Broncos will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Washington back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive. Like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
Takes it from the gun on third down. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. Washington State will have to boot it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the fifth time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. Boise State ready to send out that offense. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right.
And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. He's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Offense set on first down. They'll start this drive with a pass. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
Well, give the defense credit because they're forcing this quarterback to throw into very small windows. Duress.
He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Gets rid of it. This time it's complete. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup. And they'll move the chains with the first down. He's looking to throw it. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
You know, it's so important for corners to be able to transition, right? You got to have real loose hips. You got to be able to change direction on a dime. And in zone coverage, when you see the ball thrown, you can break on it and force incompletions.
Nice move. Create. Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. Touchdown, Washington State. He shed tackles like a snake getting rid of his skin. An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just hand the ball off, but when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Buys just enough space across the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. Bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Kept it on the ground last time, bringing up a second down. The give out of the gun. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here.
And this brings up a third down and an identical situation, right? Like, do I want to be physical? Do I want to run the football? Maybe want to take a shot. It's always interesting. These situations in football always come down to aggressiveness. How aggressive do you want to be? Because probably you kind of know what kind of coverage you're going to get.
Yeah, and I think for this running back, too, knowing him, he's just super competitive. He's going to want an opportunity to get another crack at this right now and really sort of get himself lathered up into the rhythm of this game. I'd give him another shot toting the rock here on third.
The Broncos have it with a 1st and 10. Now they'll run it to the right here. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
Small gain, I know, but again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass, make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
Here comes the option. He'll toss it. And the 4th option there is to throw it in reverse, and that's what happened on that one.
Defense is about seeing it and pulling the trigger, and you can tell they pull the trigger so fast, get to the back, get him on the ground.
Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Got his man on the right. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give him a first down.
This is exactly why third down is practiced every single day. Third and short, third and medium, third and long. It's money down for a reason. You got to lock in. Great success by the offense so far on third down.
And the Broncos are flying down the field. With jet sweep pass. Afterburners coming. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
And you see so many of these plays now in today's football. Wide receiver coming in motion, and the quarterback catches it, just flips it forward. That's a completed pass. You see the big plays where it just lets him get on the edge really, really quickly. And if he drops the football coming in motion, it's just an incomplete pass. These plays are getting big plays with really no risk.
They lost ground on first down. Now 2nd and goal from the 5. Snags it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Boise State. Getting set for the point after. Just got a little casual with it and blew the extra point. So it's a 73-yard touchdown drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. Kickoff team is on the field. They'll try to drive this one deep. Let's see what he can do with the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes the Wazzu offense onto the field again. The last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence. Back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on it.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They clearly found that dude. They score here. We're in for a ball game.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Cougars come to the line in the hurry-up. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Gets it out fast. And he was just a couple of steps away from taking that one even further after. It's 1st and 10 from the 31.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Makes the catch and knocked down. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too, but don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
It's caught downfield. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning and moving the sticks for a 1st down.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the 1st down.
They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the 1st down. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Quick strike complete. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll slide him at the 24-yard line. It's come to the line with a fresh set of downs. 3rd and short, and I guess the only thing they really took out of play in the shotgun was the quarterback sneak.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I like to do. I mean, 30 inches, I want to run the quarterback sneak, run the football, but this team fully comfortable throwing the football, and you see why. Easy pitch, easy catch, 1st down.
draw play here. They get him down, but not before he picks up 5 down to the 17-yard line. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Wants to throw on third. Using his legs to buy some time. And the defense is there to stop him short of the first down.
There was just nowhere to go with the football for the quarterback throwing it. So he tried to create, he tried to extend the play with his legs, just not able to get away from the defense, and now we have 4th down.
They'll go with a direct snap. Tackled, but he has a first down. It might be a gamble to go for it on 4th down. That distance, it's a real gamble to keep it on the ground.
Yeah, I don't think the defense was ready for it. I know I certainly wasn't. I don't know about you guys. I thought that was going to be a throw, but they caught him off guard running the football, and they're able to keep this drive alive.
One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. Let's go! They move the tight end all over. Out of the gun, the inside give. He's now up to 95 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. He's looking for a man on 2nd down. He's got it on the move. Goes out of bounds, but they'll be set up with a 1st and goal.
The first down on the drag route. I know that seems like a simple route, but it's actually a lot more complex than what it looks like, because that route changes based on whether it's man or zone. If it's man coverage, he's flying across the field. If it's zone, he's got to sit down over the ball in a soft spot, giving his quarterback a place to go with it. Nice job of those guys being on the same page there.
That's another example of just really good football. This is why they've built the lead here in the second half. Nice job pressuring the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable, coming into somebody else's building and keeping it really, really quiet.
And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Washington State.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already in this offense.
And the extra point is good. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. And the return man's journey is stopped, but there is a flag on the play.
Illegal block in the back. Return team.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. First down for this offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
And it's just simple. Simple first down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. On the option. He'll toss it. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land.
Yeah, there's a lot of pressure right now on this down if you're on offense because your last 2 plays have gone nowhere. You know the defense just needs to get the football back to give their team an opportunity to go win the game, so you're probably going to have to throw to get this first down. A lot of pressure here on the quarterback here.
Yeah, and how I throw, I think, is important. This is a time where I love moving my quarterback outside the pocket, making it an easy throw, or let him run the football, and if he doesn't get it, the clock still ticks. It's still my friend.
Great pass, it's complete. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Now on 2nd and short after that pickup.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
They'll leave it with him. The Broncos get the first down.
Everything going the offense's way. They're trying to ice this game late. They've got a really nice lead, so you just want to run the ball, high percentage throws, and keep the chains moving, and they're doing that. This has been a beautiful drive to watch. Offense continues to stay in a nice rhythm here late.
He has an extensive juke library, and he exhausted it and still didn't pick up much.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks.
And this is so frustrating late in the game when you got to get the football back and you can't stop them. My goodness, this drive's been going play after play after play. This defense has got to find a way to bow up, make something happen, get a stop, and get the football back.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back.
I think most offenses around the country in a situation like this with the lead late would be trying to run the football, right, or throw it short and try to bleed the clock. But this offense, man, it's still pedal to the metal. They're looking for chunk play opportunities.
Brought down after picking up 3 down to the 22.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep third downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on first down.
Got some room in to the goal line. Touchdown Broncos. And they take it in for 6 more points. They'll line up to go for 2. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Into the end zone he goes for the 2, and now they lead by 3 possessions. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. First down here with time for maybe 1 more play until the 2-minute warning. He's going to pass. That's caught. It's Yang. We hit the 2-minute warning, and this offense is desperate to make something happen and do it in a hurry. He wants to pass it on 2nd down. Quickly complete. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch. He wants to throw. Pressure coming. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Last play didn't go as planned. Now 2nd and 10 from the 26. He's looking to throw. Got his man quickly. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. They'll try to get the first through the air. Hit as he throws. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Oh, the quick spin move. Oh, that move is going to leave them dizzy. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Going up top on 1st down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the catch and steps out of bounds, but short of the 1st down mark. The completion short of the sticks, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Gets it out quickly. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for 1st down. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. After the misfire, now on second down. Looking to throw it again. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Touchdown, Cougar. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You get me in stride where I don't have to stop running, I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. A strong, methodical, workman-like effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice is so important, guys. You can tell that this team was locked in way back earlier in the week. They watched the film. They got good looks in practice. They knew what to anticipate. They knew what looks they were going to see. And when those looks presented themselves, boy, oh boy, did they ever take advantage.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.